We interviewed Gavin Newsom on our podcast, and I swear there is no one more polarizing, at least in my comment section, than the governor of California. But it got me thinking, we're going to have to deal with this, because this is something the right does so much better than the left. And it can really be summarized in 3 words. And when it comes to winning, these 3 words are really the only thing that matter, at least until we restructure the election system. And if we want to do that, we have to win first, and win really big. And winning is a lot easier with the Republican method. So what is it? The Republican politicians, Republican voters say, lose my vote. Meanwhile, to Democratic politicians, Democratic voters say, earn my vote. Now, it hasn't always been this way, and it is worse now than it has been in my life. Because really, right now, Donald Trump can't lose MAGA votes. Not only would they walk on coals to vote for him, they would lay their bodies down on the coals so that he could walk across their corpses to vote for himself. And while that sense of loyalty doesn't seem to apply to anyone else, it's that sense of loyalty that got us to where we are today. And if we want to get out of this, it starts with shifting our mindset. So a lot of us are going to have to start to think, by default, I will vote for the Democratic candidate, because the Democratic candidate is going to be running against J.D. Vance, Ron DeSantis, or maybe Marco Rubio. First, let's actually just have a moment of silence that we even have to have this conversation. Then let's talk about how we actually complete that mindset shift. It starts by recognizing that you're not electing a spouse. You're not picking a new best friend. You're not picking your parents. You don't have to like or even admire the person. The person you're voting for should have experience and leadership traits, specifically the leadership traits and experience that are going to help us rebuild what they've broken down. In that sense, we have an embarrassment of riches on the left, because whether it's Gavin Newsom or J.B. Pritzker, Gretchen Whitmer or Josh Shapiro, we have a ton of qualified governors from large, complex states. I think that's what we're going to need, because right now I do not care about partisan purity. I don't care if you say all of the right things. What I need is a person who can do things, because when the time comes, and it will come, we are going to need to get a lot of things done.